Positioning today is, overall, it's a bit more dynamic than it used to be. I think there's kind of three parts. Positionings used to be quite sort of fixed, and you would sort of uncover truths and insights and category difference, and you'd lock onto it and you'd kind of hold onto it for as long as you could. And I think now positioning is still that at core. You obviously still need to be relevant and true and distinctive, but you also have to be part of culture. You have to move at the speed of culture, and you have to be able to adapt and flex that positioning to stay relevant in culture. So that's the first bit, is kind of adding that sort of real cultural connection to positioning. I think the second bit is being much more dynamic with it. I think positioning is sort of somewhat fixed, whereas I think now we talk about living positioning, we talk about purpose, we talk about brand promises, things that you have to keep going and keep doing in order to fulfill them. And to fulfill purpose, I think it puts a good pressure on positionings, which is you can't just stand still. You've got to be dynamic. You've got to give people the tools, the products, the services, and the communications that they need to make your purpose come to life for them in a really valuable way, a really useful way. And I think the third thing is brands are a lot more and maybe expected to be much more holistic experiences now. I think what we used to do is we'd get a positioning and we'd turn that into messaging and it would come to life. And I think, again, that's still really important. But as well as the messaging, what are the experiences we're creating? What are the ways that we can come to life in more ways than just in media? What are the things that we can do that really connect a lot of the different parts of people's lives, connect the things they want to do, the things that they need on their terms. So for me, that's what a positioning has to be now. It has to still retain that sort of core elegance that strategy's always prided itself on creating, which is about truth and difference and relevance, but it also needs to be connected to culture. It needs to be more purpose-driven, and it needs to be much more about a dynamic experience.